We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Metropolitans have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jake Arrieta, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
For the Mets.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And there's one down now.
Batting second, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Softly hit out towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets 0 Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Steven Matz gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene
Now the
Segura.
pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Driven nicely into the gap. Segura turns and goes to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting third.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. The 0-2 home. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second. And the run's going to come into score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
2-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Realmuto leads off second with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-0 is in there for strike one. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 6. 4 runs here in this half inning. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Matz, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nick Williams becomes out number 2 this inning.
Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Batting ninth.
Well, part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line, but speared on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Gregorius. And that's the second out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Last half of the second set to go. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking.
Oh, and he misses it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The next 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw's going to get him at first. And put an exclamation point on that one as the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jake Marisnick as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Marisnick is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Steven Matz. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Standing in, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now. Stepping up to the plate,
Leading
Rhys
up for the
Hoskins.
Phillies,
He hit a two-run jack
first
in his
baseman,
first at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that close.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1.
No, that's low.
JT Realmuto will be next. The 3-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. This is foul right side. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First offering on its way. Swinging a high chopper. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And there's ball 2 now. Right side, but it's well foul. Full count, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the
The
pitching
center
coach
fielder,
would hate to go to the
number 5.
bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice.
Williams.
On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So first and second with one man gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now, Pete Alonso as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
That ball's foul.
Another try at 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Going back is the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 40.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Knuckles into the zone for a strike. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting. Left
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. High chopper to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 2. Digging in, Jake Arrieta.
Leading up for the
One of the
Phillies.
keys to securing a win.
The pitcher,
They want to keep the pressure
Jake
on and try to build that lead as
Arrieta.
much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Segura runs. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Marisnick going back. And this will bang up against the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Now batting, first baseman, Reed.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Paul Sewell answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Sewell.
Rhys Hoskins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0 home. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no.
Now
He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Bases full now following the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded to third. Davis has got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ladies
Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 24, Robinson Cano.
Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And there's out number 2.
Now that.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one,
Now
but I think we could say that
6.
cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
So here's Pete Alonso.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 3. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Justin Wilson.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nick Williams.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch on its way. Scott Kingery is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready now, Gene Segura. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Rosario over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A hit and two tries for him so far. A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A three-run homer here for Bryce Harper. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a three-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Jerry Familia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Inside ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Didi Gregorius would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball
And he
3.
lays off again. Ball 3.
I got 3-1.
No reason to
3
sit on
balls, 1
anything
strike.
other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Nick Williams.
At the plate now, Nick Williams, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The runner scores from second.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there.
The
Nice
third
piece of
baseman,
hitting.
number 4.
Executed his pitch away
Yeah.
again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The pitch. Misses, ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And the count will be full. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Robert Stock takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The Phillies, number 89, Robert Stock.
Yoenis Cespedes will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Hey. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And 1 to the Mets left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
The pitcher, Yuri Familia.
Eduardo Nunez will be called on to pinch hit now. And he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got two men in scoring position with only one gone in the inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes.
No. Inside.
Two out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Popped up. Kingery is there for it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Phillies lead this one 12-5. Brad Brock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Adam Hazley is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0.
No, that's low.
Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 2-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch.
I got 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey!
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. None out, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Right fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, as he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Lifted in the air out to right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Seth Lugo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
And that
that's
misses
ball.
for ball one. Three runs already home here. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top 15-5. Victor Arano will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next for the net.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like
baseman.
he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners on first with 1 down. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
Ball in.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 15-6. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball upstairs.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
At the plate, Nick Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air to shallow center. Rosario has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for one.
Now batting, the pitcher, Victor Arano.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Victor Arano. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jake Marisnick.
Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth
Jed Lowry will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Lays off 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready on 0-2.
Ball, that's too high.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They trail in this wild affair. Edwin Diaz
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right
Number
where it
39,
is.
Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's got 3
Leading up
hits,
for the
including a
Phillies.
double to this point.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. Alonso in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A ball and a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 home. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a
baseman.
very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. JT Realmuto would be next. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. David Robertson enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep. Ball, that's low.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3. The count's 3-0.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way.
Count's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner at first with no outs here.
No, that's
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
can't find the zone here as the cutter low makes it 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. Segura for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Mets down to their final out now, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
15-6, the final tally in this one. The Phils put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jake Arrieta earns win number 4 on the season. Steven Matz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.